Well, South Carolina's legislative session has come to a close for the year.
But lawmakers' work is not done. They'll be back in Columbia next week. Our State House reporter Mary Green explains why.
Before the legislative session ends each year, the House and Senate typically put an agreement in place that outlines the reasons they can return to Columbia, like finalizing the state budget. There isn't such an agreement in place right now, so that means the governor can call the legislature back here to the State House at any time, and he plans to do that next week for another debate on abortion.
We are going to come back next Tuesday, May 16th, and be prepared to be here as long as it takes.
The House will be taking up a bill that bans most abortions after around 6 weeks, the time opponents argue before many women even know they're pregnant. It would allow for limited exceptions for the mother's life, sexual assault victims, and fatal fetal anomalies. The Senate already passed this bill, so if it passes the House, senators will likely be back in 2 weeks to decide if they'll agree to any changes the House makes and send the bill to the governor, or if they'll try to work out a compromise. Republicans hold a supermajority in the House, but Democrats are already planning to put up a fight. This week, the 8 female Democratic representatives carried in more than 1,000 amendments they say they've already drafted on the bill. On Thursday, before debate even began, House Republicans voted to cut off any additional amendments from being filed and limit how much time they can debate them and the bill as a whole. Speaker of the House Merle Smith told members they won't leave until they're finished.
We are not going to be breaking, so bring supper, dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever, for days or however long you want to get through amendments, but we're going to get through that bill and have a final vote on that bill.
When lawmakers return here starting next week, they can continue work on any other bill before them, not just the abortion bill. So there's not as much urgency around the State House today to get work done before the 5 p.m. deadline when the session ends, as there typically would be on the last day. Reporting from the State House, I'm Mary Green.